What's up, guys? It's Zach here with Clutch Crew Sports, ready for our Clutch Crew Sports Friends League Fantasy Football Draft. I'm Zach, as you guys know, and we've got a couple people here in our Skype call. I'll let everybody introduce themselves before we get drafting. So I guess we'll do it by the Skype logo. So Nate, you can go first.
Hey, Ro.
All right.
Let's say, Nate, can you
Oh,
hear
sorry.
me?
We start? Sorry, my thing went out. I got it back on.
Okay, we just want everybody to introduce themselves a little bit here.
Oh, I got you. Yes, it's Nate here. Ready to have a good draft. Pretty hyped about the first pick.
Yep.
All right, just so everybody knows.
I was next. Sorry, my bad. It looks weird on my screen. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Eric here, guys. I'm gonna dominate. That is all. Mic drop.
Connor here. Y'all know me.
And we've got my friend Robert today. We've mentioned him in our DraftKings videos. Robert, introduce yourself and let everybody know how you're doing, man.
Yeah. Rob Peoples here, longtime friend of Eric's. Glad to be a part of the group. Thanks, guys. Looking forward to some fun draft picks tonight.
Yep.
All right.
It's gonna be fun.
Yes.
This
Yes,
is
sir. We appreciate you joining us, man. We're looking forward to it. Oh, Saquon Barkley's gone. Shocker.
Oh,
Okay, let's see here. Oh, come on. Why won't let me do this?
It won't let him take.
Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go.
Oh, dang.
wow.
Passing up the running backs to go for Patrick Mahomes.
a bold move.
Very bold.
Wow.
Also, Allen's pass. Well, we knew Allen was going to pick Cam Newton. I think that's what Eric told us.
Yeah, but man, that pick came like a millisecond after.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
He had it queued up and ready to go.
Who's gonna take Ezekiel Elliott?
I might.
Tough one. Still.
I'm not taking David Johnson because he screwed my ass last year. I don't know if I'm confident enough to pick James Conner, though. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's,
You can have it down here.
Zeke went. Well, now you don't have to worry about picking him and him missing the whole year.
Yeah.
Red Squad with the Zeke pick. Yeah, we all knew. I had to step away for a second. Yeah, we all knew Allen was going to draft Cam. That those of us that are close to him, we knew.
Got to go with my boy. Considering that Uncle Mike stole Juju from me in the other league. Question is, will I get Devontae Adams or Julio Jones? Who's the auto pick going to give Paul?
It's gonna give him Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
He's got a higher X rating.
Then Brandon's going to get Dalvin Cook, I guess.
That's fine with me. That guy's gonna get injured.
Yeah, I don't trust Dalvin Cook. I wouldn't have drafted him if he had made it back to my next pick.
Due for an injury.
Question is Alan Spirit going to go ahead and do his defense and kicker strategy, or is he going to change it up this year and wait? We'll see. That's what I'm dying to know.
Let's see what Red Squad here does. Got Odell, Le'Veon, Michael Thomas, and Juju. Top 4 options for him.
Got Travis Kelce on the board, too.
Yeah. Kelce is, I would say, a lock for a second-round pick.
Oh, yeah.
He's deserving of it. But then when you get to the other 2 tight ends, I would generally put them in later rounds, like round 4, just because of
Like,
last
you mean
year.
Kittle and
Kittle and
Ertz?
Ertz. Yeah, last year I feel like they were a little bit of an anomaly.
Paul's here. He
Michael
joined.
Thomas. Oh, Paul is in. All right, that's cool.
Who's Eric gonna take?
I know I want Odell Beckham and I want Le'Veon Bell, but then I'm like, I was hoping Red would just pick one of them, so that way I would have to get whatever one was left. But not now. I have to choose.
I'm looking at your team picture there, Eric.
Thanks. What do you think?
I like it. We'll go down, show
I'm
some of
gonna
the
have
other.
to change mine at some
What
point
is-
because I don't want it to just be
Can't
the
tell what it
helmet.
is.
There's my picture.
Oh, Alan took Dallas defense.
Wow.
Dallas?
Wow.
What? Okay, that
Oh.
shocks me. That shocks
Got
me. To
tricky,
be totally
It's
honest.
so early for a defense.
No, here's the thing. A lot of the guys that are in this league, I know are going to be like severely questioning him, but like I've been in league. He does this every year. He drafts a quarterback first, a defense, and then since he went ahead and took a defense, I know his 3rd round pick is going to be a kicker, which I know sounds crazy, but he's won leagues with this strategy before. I don't know how, but he has.
Logic
So-
tells us that shouldn't work, but
I used to like laugh hysterically. I'm like, Alan, you're like, why? What are you doing? And then, you know, a few months later, he's holding the championship trophy. I'm like, well, I guess maybe I shouldn't have questioned him after all. You know?
hey, what was like in the family league? Everybody always laughed at Matthew for taking 2 kickers, but then he's won it twice.
Yep.
He didn't win it because of 2 kickers, though.
I was gonna have a backup.
I'll tell you that much. It's like on this survival show. I watched this guy. He drank his own piss because like they were so dehydrated.
Was his name Bear Grylls?
No,
Bear Grylls?
it was dual survival with Cody and
Ooh.
Joe, and Joe he was like I'm dehydrated, I need to, and Cody was like, don't do it, man. People live despite drinking their own piss, not because of it.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Ooh.
Who is Robert going to take? Oh, he takes Tyreek Hill over Travis Kelce.
Ooh.
Oh, this is Mark. Yeah.
Are you-
Oh no, Robert took that. Okay,
Yeah.
that was Robert. That's right.
Yeah.
So Robert,
Now
do you plan on
Mark's got the next 2 picks.
Mhm. Robert, do you plan on starting him week 1 with Ramsey trailing him, or are you gonna?
Honestly, I don't know that much about football. I could not answer that.
Okay.
I am the guy in this league who knows the least about
He's just a
anybody.
return specialist.
That's what Jalen Ramsey said about him. But yeah.
Yeah, you remember that last year.
Well,
Well,
it's kind of true. He hadn't before last year been to a Pro Bowl as a receiver, so
Yeah.
Do you get points for that? Like, if he returns a punt, like I know defense gets points for that, obviously, but like
If he
if
gets
he
the
returns it,
touchdown.
Yeah, if you
it
get
has
the
to be a
touchdown,
touchdown.
right,
You don't
right.
get-
That's what I mean.
yeah.
If he,
Yeah,
if
you
he
don't get it for
points
the
touchdowns.
yards.
But you would, yeah, he does.
Oh, am I
Yeah.
up next?
No.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Mark.
yeah, you are. Hey, well, if Mark doesn't take him, you could still take Travis Kelce.
Dude, Robert.
Oh,
you would
wow,
be
he
loaded.
took Deshaun-
Oh, I
Deshaun
could.
Loaded with Chiefs players if you
Sean
make
Watson's
this move.
popular, I guess.
I'm questioning Mark
I
on that.
passed on him. I
And
had
Mark
Value
listens
a lot
to
more
this.
than I do, I guess.
Deshaun Watson was another player that screwed me last year.
I will say if Mahomes has a 4 touchdown game where he throws 2 to Tyreek Hill and 2 to Kelsey, like Robert's winning his game.
Boy,
It's a guaranteed
Yeah.
fact.
Right here. I'm trying
I
to
gotta
not
go with this.
off
Right?
that
Robert's got the
computer.
Kansas City Chiefs right now.
I'll be getting one of them later on, though. That's for sure. His name starts with an M.
What are you trying to buy?
Oh, there we go. You're right. Alan took Gostkowski.
Yeah, he loves Goskowski.
It's reliable.
So that is going to be width. It's 2.5 feet. It looks like.
Let me do a little search here.
Wow,
All right,
Eric taking Todd Gurley.
I wanted him in the last draft, but I wasn't able to get him. Oh, I
Connor,
see.
are you looking at share screen? Is this guy going to be on your board?
Wait, hold on. I'm not
Where?
looking at it right now. Hold on.
I mean, your team name is Catanzero's leg.
Unfortunately, if I
got
had
a
another
mess-
bench spot, I might. But
We got Rams fan, Red.
I knew Red
Saying
was going to take early
Eric.
next pick. I know he would. Like Red, if he was on the call, he'd be
Mhm.
so mad at me right now. Well, he is mad at me.
First proven snipe.
Well, I'm pretty happy right now with my. I didn't think all these running backs would make it back to my pick, but I got Damian Williams, Aaron Jones. I mean, obviously a couple of them are probably going to be gone, but there's a good that's left right there.
I got a.
I was going to take Damian Williams right there, but I don't mind taking Kerryon Johnson or Devontae Freeman.
I got a feeling that I'm going to take Thielen.
Thielen.
I don't have any trust in Aaron Jones in Green Bay.
No, I don't either. I stay away from him. Kerryon, I think, is a little bit too high for him. And then with Thielen and Diggs, it's like
they really shouldn't be back to back.
Yeah.
This is a question though. Do I pick between Kerryon and Freeman? Because Freeman's like so dang injury prone. I have Julio Jones too, so I don't want to load up on Falcons players, so I'll take Kerryon Johnson.
You suck. I wasn't going to say anything earlier when they were like, "Oh, I think Kerryon Johnson's too high." Like, okay, cool. Like, I'll take him.
Yeah,
I'm pretty high on him. I got him in our family league, so I'm pretty excited that I have him on my team. And the other
nice
league,
team left. Nathan's nice team joined.
Yeah.
Nathan, you got any ideas on what your team name's going to be yet?
I don't know. What I've always done in like my other league is I usually wait till I draft and I find a player on my team and then name it, make a nickname pun based off their name.
Oh, that's smart.
So that's kind of my tradition. 'Cause other than that, I'm not very creative. So.
Thielen got taken.
I got a feeling I won't get Thielen.
Yeah.
That feeling is gone.
I am going to take. I'm going to take Zach Ertz.
I think I know who Eric's going to take in this next pick.
Let's see. I was sending a message in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what did Alan say?
Alan said, "Who's named Cotton?"
I was like, he drafted Cam Newton. I was like, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. See if it pays off.
He will be blindfolded. Yeah, he will not be able to see well on this throw.
Show me the dimensions again.
They don't have enough players, so they're going to have to forfeit. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for him.
Let's see if I get this pick right.
Yeah, I'm curious because you're like, I know who you're going to pick. I'm looking at this. I'm like, I don't know who I'm going to pick. So. You know more than I do, apparently.
Yeah.
I know.
Zach, you forgot that Zach is a psychic. He knows all your fantasy moves before you even know them.
Man, like Zach will be like, I've got a feeling Eric's not high on this player, and I'll be like, yeah, you're right. I wasn't going to draft him, or Eric's high on this guy. Yeah, crap. I was.
Never fails. Yeah, your picks have followed suit too in this draft. Like there were a couple players that I had a feeling that you're going to take.
I'll look at that later. Yeah, I don't know.
Were you right?
Wow. You surprised me on that one. No.
Who'd you think he was going to take?
The guy that I'm going to take when it's my turn.
Oh.
All right, the creators is on the clock.
Oh, Fournette?
No.
Am I right, Fournette? No.
Josh Jacobs.
That could be.
Oh, Jacobs.
Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's farther down on this list. I forgot he was even available. Yeah, dang it, dude. See, I had my own rankings that I was marking out on paper. And if I was still using that, I would have totally picked him. But
The first error of the night.
Eric is kicking himself already. I'm already starting. See, my ranting podcaster's name is very fitting right now. About to
Chicago
start ranting
defense,
at myself.
to the 11 disciples. Robert?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you took Chicago's D.
Yeah.
I saw, Zach, you managed to get Jacksonville's D in the family league. I was pretty surprised that Uncle Greg didn't take them earlier.
I know.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
either
that'd be nice.
my dad or Zach's dad would pick the Jaguars defense really early. I was shocked.
Well, I saw Uncle Greg still drafted Nick Foles, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he drafted like 3
Yeah,
Jaguars players, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Or at least 2. I know he took Nick Foles, and I think he took Leonard Fournette, too.
Mm-hmm. My dad got Dede, who I was going to take the next round.
I had my eye on him, too.
Mark just took Fournette.
That's who I wanted.
Dang it, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I did not hit her. I did not. It's bullshit. I did not.
Oh,
Hi,
hi,
Mark. Okay, Mark's up again. What will he do this time?
I gotta figure
My
out.
guess is he takes one of these Rams guys here. That's my guess.
What, Cooks or Woods?
Mm.
But it's like Thielen and Diggs, so like they're back-to-backs here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
he
know.
took Edelman.
He took
Oh,
Julian.
Nate, he took
I know.
Oh,
Julian.
yeah.
I know Red's
I was
gonna
looking
take
at-
Cooks or Woods if either of them are available at his turn. He's
I
definitely
don't know if I
gonna
want
take one
either
of
of
them.
them, though, because, like,
Oh well, Brandon Cooks
there's,
is
like,
not
so many receivers, not offense.
You know what's really interesting in our family league? You know, one guy who didn't get drafted was Tom Brady.
Really? Not at all.
Yeah, Brady's
I mean,
available
we
in
only
our
have an
family
8-team
league.
league, but yeah,
Wow.
that is surprising.
It's funny because Yahoo actually has Brady ranked below Josh Allen on the quarterback list.
That makes no. I don't know. That doesn't make sense, but I mean. All right, I'm curious what Alan Spirit is going to do
I don't
now
know
that
much
he
about
has
Chris
his
Godwin,
defensive
but
kicker.
seems like a pretty cool guy.
T.Y. Hilton.
Mm.
He was up in our family league draft, and I was thinking about taking him, but then I remembered. I was like, oh wait a minute. He's got Jacoby Brissett throwing to him now. I don't know if I want that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Eric Ebron, went like super
Oh,
late in our draft.
yeah. I wouldn't even draft him. Like,
Yeah, someone took him, but apparently he's not happy with your Godwin pick, Nathan.
Really?
Yeah, he said, really, Nathan?
I don't know why.
You a Buck fan or?
No, he's a Panthers / Jags.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh,
He
that's
took
right.
Cam
Yeah,
Newton.
that's why
That's why he
yeah.
took Cam Newton.
Oh, dang.
Well, I think I know who I'm going to pick next. Eric needs to make his pick. Oh, dang it, Eric.
Sorry, bro.
That's okay.
I know who I want, but I don't know if he'll be there. He might. Galladay. I'm not a fan of Galladay.
I'm
Him
not
and
either.
Marvin Jones. It's like you don't know who's gonna be the guy every week. Like it's too inconsistent, I think, for me to draft him. But
Yeah. Like, they're, like, both good, like, real-life players, but I don't want either of them in fantasy.
I think I'm going to take Marlon Mack.
go Bulls.
Horns up.
Hey, man, he's going to be the Colts offense this year, so...
We could have used him on Friday night. That's for sure.
Oh, man. Watch that game.
I watched the first half and a little bit after Wisconsin scored the first touchdown in the second half. I turned it off. Like I went on to 2K. I couldn't.
Oh, you didn't go?
No, I couldn't go to the game because I got off work and then there was not much time to get on a bus to go to the game. So I didn't want to race to go on the bus and then miss it. Plus there was a weather delay too. It was raining and stuff, and
Yeah.
it turned out I'm sure glad I didn't go.
He didn't miss much.
No, it
For
would have
sure.
been awful because it was like raining and stuff too. Like it would have been
Yeah.
a disaster. Like if Nick had gone to USF,
Oh,
your brother
gosh.
Nick, and been in the band and stuff, and your parents went to see him, like
Yeah.
it would have been a terrible
Yeah.
experience for that.
And not a good first college football week for Eric and Zach, but good for Nathan and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tennessee season is already over. So.
Dude,
Oh,
I mean,
man,
I knew we weren't going anywhere, but we couldn't at least beat Georgia State. I mean,
Yeah.
my God, dude.
I told you, that's what I said. They were the worst team in the Sun Belt last year. Like, we steamrolled them last year.
I don't remember, or okay, now I say I do, but it's been so long since a football team that I've rooted for has won a game. Like the Bulls, USF Bulls, like they ended their season on like a 7-game losing streak.
Right.
The Jags, they had a bad year. Tennessee lost a couple games at the end of the year, didn't make a bowl game. The Jags have lost all 4 preseason games. Like,
Hey, well, I was pretty surprised today. The Tar Heels managed to beat South Carolina. I was pretty surprised at that.
yeah, and then let me check the Oregon game, but SEC is not looking that great right now in the early week. I know Florida won, but
Obviously Alabama won.
Oregon's winning against Auburn right now. That's the
Oregon's up
marquee
21-6. Oof.
Yeah,
What?
I actually would have predicted Oregon to win that. I'm gonna predict them to go to the college football playoff when we
Oregon?
do that. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a bold prediction there, Cotton.
hmm Oh,
Wow.
good. My guy's still here. I hope Nate doesn't pick it.
Vanderbilt is semi hanging in there with Georgia. I'm surprised
might.
Georgia's not winning by more.
Yeah.
Is that your guy?
Wait. No. Okay. Good.
Okay, cool.
Tyler Boyd, the number 1 for the Bengals. Forget about AJ Green. It's gonna be Tyler Boyd.
Pretty sure AJ Green's available in our family league too.
Nope,
Somebody
I
picked him.
Oh, you
I
did
picked
pick him?
I got
He's
Boyd
like
in my
my-
other league.
Uh-oh.
He's like my
I like Boyd.
he's like my 5th
Good.
wide receiver though. So like, he'll
Right,
just be
right.
on my bench, and then if he plays, he plays. If he doesn't, I could
Maybe
drop him.
IR spot too. Yeah.
Robert took another Patriots player from Nathan.
I know. Sony, baby.
I was high on him too.
Eric had him last year.
He's
Is
not
White
gonna
still
get,
out
the
here?
problem with Michelle is he's going to get yards, but he's not going to get
so.
touchdowns. That's my fear with him.
Yeah, I think James White's available. He's not. No one took him in our other league.
What?
Oh, yeah, there he is. He's down at pick 70.
Oh shit.
What?
Tight ends are not looking good.
There's a reason why I took
God.
Zach Ertz, because I was like, I need to grab a tight end while I can.
Tight end is going
Same.
to position in this league too, just like it is in the family league.
Well, I somehow ended up with OJ Howard in the other league. I was like, okay, he was like the last good tight end on the board.
I got stuck selling for Vance McDonald, my other one, because I tried to wait.
Oh no!
All the guys I was looking at got picked.
The stiff arm machine.
Yeah.
I love him, dude. Like, just some of the games last year, he was just running over and stiff arming everybody. I'm like, nobody can tackle this guy.
That Tampa Bay one, right? Wasn't that him? Or
Yeah, that's the guy. I have him in the family league.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that play.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. So is anybody going to draft Ryan Fitzpatrick?
I'd like to take this time to give a shout out to Robbie Anderson for best hairdo in the picture.
Oh yeah, I drafted him in
Oh
our
my
league.
God. Sideshow Bob, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that picture is terrible.
I hope no one takes the guy that I want before it gets to me, because I really want him. I'll be really mad if someone takes him.
This might be a stretch. But
PPR Westbrook.
PPR wise, he's going to be good. He's going to be good PPR wise, I think.
Oh, I forgot this league is PPR.
Connor, you got to remember these things.
Well, I mean, it still works out good, because like Julio Jones gets tons of catches, and Mike Williams will get catches, and Zach Ertz too. My running backs aren't exactly the receiving type, but James Conner can catch passes. I think my dad one year he was in he was in a point per completion league where
Damn.
where quarterbacks got
Wow.
1 point for every completion. So like quarterbacks would be busting out like 70 points every week.
I would
Like,
be a fan of
and my
that.
dad had Drew Brees too, and this is back
Oh.
when the Saints were like still really bad. So Drew Brees was having to throw every single play.
Melvin,
Let's see what happens with him.
I got
Yeah.
him.
They're talking about he might sit out the whole year.
He got approved for a trade. Like just to have a trade
Yeah.
possibly take place, but
That's
I don't
why
know
I
what the
I
market's
like
gonna
that.
be like.
No, I
Oh.
think that's a good sign for him.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I'm not sold on Eckler. I think it's going to be by committee.
no.
Yeah, Eckler's
The
not
auto
that
pick
good.
gave him Matt
right
Ryan.
before your turn,
Ooh.
Connor got sniped.
Well, I was like, I have Julio Jones too, so I was like, dude, that would be awesome. But I guess I will settle for Russell Wilson then.
He's my backup in our other league.
Well, and our other league has like so crazy with quarterbacks because since I have Aaron Rodgers and Ben Roethlisberger, like I don't think I'm gonna have a quarterback issue.
I've got Mahomes and Kyler Murray in the other league.
Oh yeah, I forgot you took Kyler Murray. I was like, oh okay, Eric.
I mean, I'm not like, I don't know how sold I am on him, but I mean, he's my backup. So if he doesn't do anything, then like it's no big deal. But if he does,
Yeah,
like
you've got Mahomes. You'll probably never play him.
if he does
For
like
a
what
bye week.
Mahomes did last year, then I have great insurance. You know, I've got it. Oh, who took
Trade
Matt
bait
Breida?
too.
Well, I've got an issue. I think I'm gonna make Eric pretty mad here too.
Dadgum, you guys! I shouldn't have said anything earlier. I was like, Uncle Steve sniped me and took the guy I wanted.
Are you gonna trade him now for like a shit ton of assets to get him?
No.
We'll see. Here, Duke Johnson, he works out in this PPR too because he's a receiving back.
Yeah.
Red
Jackson
better not. Yeah, I sniped from Red earlier. He better not snipe who I'm after. Zach and Connor will probably know who I'm taking.
Yeah, I do. I know who you're taking. Nathan getting that Jacksonville defense.
Oh, what?
Oh
No,
no, that's
Brandon.
Brandon.
Oh, that's Brandon. Oh, no,
Brandon.
he sniped
Oh
you.
my god!
Oh my God,
No.
Eric. Change your name
No.
to
Red,
the
you suck.
snipe. You
Snipe.
sniped Red earlier, so
I
you
did.
got
That's
back.
true. I sniped him earlier. I can't really say anything. Dang it, man! I should have had a
Nice
backup
work.
plan like ready to go because I got like no strategy now. Okay. Let's see. Budge.
Yeah, and as soon as I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna take Josh Gordon, but nope.
I don't know why you want him so badly, to be honest.
When he plays, he's really good. But the problem is, will he play?
What other like high number one caliber receiver does New England have? Like other than
Yeah.
maybe that rookie they drafted, but
He hasn't played a game in like 2 or 3 years though. It seems like
He played last year.
he played
Yeah.
last year.
He only got suspended like week
Or was it
10
the
or
year- was it
11.
the year before- was it the year before
right
that?
before the playoffs?
Yeah, it
I
was,
just feel like he's
it was like
probably
November.
not in football shape. Like he just got
Maybe more.
back to the team.
Oh, who is? I don't want right now.
Dude, that's what happens every year though. He's suspended or like before the season or he's suspended the first like 4 games and then he comes back and is a monster for like 8 games and then he gets suspended again. So I'll
Yeah.
use him if I can. I mean he's my backup. So yeah, I'm not even necessarily going to be starting him. Well, actually, I'm definitely not starting him because I don't have him. But
Of course, Nathan's
Gotta get
taking
my
James
guy.
White.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick my predicted
Sorry.
MVP of the season.
Nice.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, quarterback now.
That's gonna be the NFL's MVP.
You think so?
Mhm.
Yeah, I do. They have so many weapons, dude. And for Mahomes to win MVP again, he's gonna have to top his last season, which I think is gonna be pretty hard for him to.
I don't
That's
think
fair.
Wentz is going to be MVP. I'm going to have a different pick when we get to the
Mhm.
podcast. I mean, I didn't even pick Philadelphia to win the division, so
Yeah.
yeah. It was funny. The whole time we were on Yahoo, Matthew was calling Christian Kirk. He was calling him Captain Kirk because like it didn't have his first. It just had C Kirk. So Matthew was like, "What's his first name? Captain." Your cut snipe. You got sniped really bad there. Like I took Duke Johnson and then he took
Yeah, I
Josh
got
Gordon.
sniped twice. Like both of the guys I wanted. Well, I mean, Connor, I guess you didn't pick.
Well, I
right
kind
before
of
me,
knew
so
you wanted him though.
that wasn't a snipe, like a total snipe. But Red getting Gordon right before my pick, that was totally a snipe.
Well, I got to find a way to snipe Brandon's boss team, even though he's auto picking because he sniped the auto pick sniped Matt Ryan from me.
Just if it's ever your turn and you want a guy near the top of the board, make sure you pick him because then you know that's who he would have gotten. So
I like that. I like that pick by Zach picking Philip Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty underrated last year.
Yeah, it's funniest thing with him. My dad picked him up after week 1, and I guess he had a pretty good week 1. But I was like, "Who are you picking up? Who's this Philip Lindsay guy?" Like I was like, you wasted your waiver wire pick on that, and I ate crow on that.
Darn, I was gonna take DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was pretty happy that Mark took Curtis Samuel. I was like, oh, okay, good. I wanted Moore instead, but darn.
Austin Hooper. I feel like Allen's had him before.
I think he has.
Because of his name, probably.
See, I hope I don't get sniped again because there's. Because I know who I want, but okay,
Is
not
it
there.
Jameis Winston?
Definitely not.
The crab thief.
I'm actually pretty surprised this guy hasn't been taken yet. But since we're doing PPR, like Jarvis Landry, dude,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna throw it to him a lot.
Well, his problem is he gets 8 catches, but they're for like 41 yards.
That's still
That's 8 catches, though, man.
Yeah, that's still 8 points. Oh darn! I was gonna take the Rams defense. Okay. Well, I guess in both leagues I'll have Baltimore's defense. Even though it pains me to pick them, but oh, there goes Captain Kirk. Trying to figure out what I still need besides a kicker.
Yeah, kicker's a pretty big need.
Well, all the top 3 have all been taken because I know, Butker just got taken, and then Gostkowski and Zerline both got taken already. Lamar Jackson. Is he your backup or your starter?
My backup. Aaron Rodgers is my starter.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, so this is just a total like bench depth risk pick, like
Yeah.
well, it's low risk, high reward, possibly. I'm using that same strategy as in the family draft.
Oh, Allen's got 2 defenses now. Yeah, Dallas and the Chargers.
He loves his defenses, man.
Have you picked a tight end yet, Eric?
Yeah, I got Vance.
Oh, that's right. You got Vance McDonald.
I'm not high on him, but I feel like
I'm shocked Mark Andrews fell this far. Like, I think he's going to be really good.
Yeah,
Baltimore throws their tight ends a lot, too. So
that's true.
let's see. I'm trying to find my my late round guys down here to put on the board. Gotta scroll through all this stuff.
Hmm.
But you guys already know who they are from the last draft: Tony Pollard and
Yeah.
and Mecole Hardman. I hope Zeke stays out because it's gonna be Tony Pollard starting all those games.
Well, someone already got Austin Eckler for the Chargers.
I think that's more of a split backfield. I think Pollard's gonna be the main guy. There he is.
I think Eckler's pretty overrated.
Mm-hmm. Mecole Hardman looks like Marquise Lee.
I feel like Eckler would be like overrated in standard drafts, but in PPR he'll be good because he catches a lot of passes out of the backfield.
Dion Lewis.
Yeah, because Tennessee can't seem to figure out who's the number one guy between him and Derrick Henry. Will Lutz.
Getting that kicker.
Oh, Larry Fitz.
Larry Fitz.
Guaranteed.
I think my dad got him in our league.
Dude, I mean, I love the guy, but I don't trust him at this point.
No.
Who just took Tariq Cohen?
That would be me.
Good God.
I got both
Like,
Chicago
no
running backs.
No, don't you have the other
I'll trade him.
back?
Yeah, I've got David Montgomery in both leagues.
Jeez.
See, I don't think Tariq Cohen. I've read stuff about like that the Bears want to decrease his workload, and the Bears have so many other offensive weapons too. That it's like I didn't because I had multiple opportunities to draft him in our other league, and I was just like,
same.
It's for me. It's the same approach as like with Eckler. Like I didn't want Eckler in the other league, but I would have been fine with him in this league. Like same with Cohen because his usual stat line is like 4 carries for 20 yards and then 8 catches for 50 yards. Like he gets a lot of passing down plays.
Tom Brady will not go unclaimed in this league. Who do I want? That's left. Eric taking the AJ Green pick again.
Yeah, my bench could either like come back and win me the league or just ruin me. If you look at my bench right now, like there's so much like risk.
Let's do it. Let's analyze Eric's.
Go analyze my bench depth right now.
I will give you my thoughts.
My professional opinion.
Middle, yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for the Eric's team. Okay. Yeah, so bench Melvin Gordon. Okay. That's self-explanatory. He's not playing right now, but definitely he's a first-round talent if he plays. And then Robbie Anderson. I just feel like the Jets wide receiver core is so like spread out. Like it's kind of like Jacksonville a little bit, like between him and Crowder, and I think there's another guy too. He's not on my boards, but
no.
He's a big deep threat though. Robbie Anderson is.
Lamar Jackson, he could be really good because he's going to get all those rushing yards.
Yeah, that's why I took a chance on him. I trust me, I did not pick him for his pass accuracy skills.
Well, he's actually been okay at that. I think he's going to improve.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So that's a solid pick. And then AJ Green, I think is going to be a bad pick, but
he could be out till like week 7 at least. They're saying.
So is anybody going to take the guy with the last name Marquez Valdez Scantling?
No, I would, but I might pick him up later. Because I like Hardman better than him, but Marquez. Nobody wants Royce. Oh, okay. Yeah, Kevin Zero just took Ben Roethlisberger.
Of course, bro.
Royce Freeman killed me last year. I had
Oh,
him.
wait. Yeah, he was supposed to be the number one guy, and then Philip Lindsay
Yeah.
came in.
Stole his job.
So I got 3 picks left. Okay.
Who just took Jameis Winston? Oh, auto pick.
Like, sir. Brandon's gonna look at his team and be like, "Really? They gave me Jameis Winston?"
Oh, someone drafting for him?
It's auto draft.
Oh, auto draft. That's right. Oof. Oh, I was gonna go for Daryl Henderson.
Jason Myers. 2 kickers too.
Wow.
Yeah, Allen likes to be like super prepared for like even his bye weeks, like with the kickers and stuff. Like he's serious.
See, the kicker, I just like.
I never know what it's going to be like, so I pick him in the last round every time.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have a chance to get like Justin Tucker or like Steven Gostkowski, like just wait till the end. Like that year in our family league when we had extra points set at 2 points instead of 1.
Oh my gosh, that
Wow.
was
Alan would have loved that.
Imagine if we did a league where we started 2 kickers, like
A flex kicker.
yeah, your flex could be a kicker, like
Devin Singletary, I think he's going to be good, especially since the Bills just cut LaShawn McCoy.
That's what I was. Oh, forgot to mark him.
Yeah. Well, you could still get Frank Gore.
Yeah. I was thinking about that earlier and I couldn't. Forgot about it. But yeah, I feel bad for whoever drafted him already. Same thing with like the Andrew Luck and
Well, that's why you
All the
wait till
Colts
now to
players.
draft.
yeah.
when people are like, we're drafting like week 1 of the preseason, like, why? Like, why are
Yeah.
you doing that?
Or like,
I feel like
or
yeah.
the people that draft in July, they're like,
Oh,
we're going to make our
man.
draft in July. I'm like, why?
Makes things
Like,
a
I get
whole
that
lot
you're
more interesting.
excited,
Though.
but man,
Like, is my player gonna be in the NFL when I draft?
yeah,
I see Robert took Dante Moncrief. Okay.
going with the former Jag.
That's a solid pick, fellas.
Yeah,
What?
Connor's a Steeler fan, so
Yeah. I'm really interested to see who emerges as the number 2 receiver in Pittsburgh. It's pretty much going to be between him, Washington, and Deontay Johnson. I saw Deontay Johnson in that preseason game against the Panthers made like a toe tap catch against them. I was like, okay, I see you.
All right.
Go Knights, baby. Matt Prater.
Oh, someone stole Delaney Walker from me in the other draft. I was like, oh.
Oh, I didn't even realize he got drafted in the other draft. I didn't catch
Yeah,
that.
someone took him. I can't remember who, but I was pretty upset because I really wanted him.
Think he's gonna come back good from that ACL last year?
Oh, he was just going to be my backup, but yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I had to settle for Kyle Rudolph instead.
That Kyle Rudolph guy.
I don't even know who I want now. I could take Jalen Samuels, do the double Pittsburgh draft as running back backfield. I really don't know how much playing time he's going to get, but I'll take Latavius Murray.
Nobody wanted him at all.
Nah, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him.
No.
Unless Kamara gets hurt, that'd be the only reason.
Nobody
why
wants Ebron either.
Well, Murray's like my 5th running back anyway, so
Yeah. You're not risking anything. I mean,
No.
Nobody's risking anything with any of these picks.
Oh, you didn't take Catanzaro.
Shocker. Yeah, Zach and Connor know about this, but Nate and Robert, unless Zach mentioned it to Nate, I don't know if y'all know about this, but I'm going to be doing a survival league. So if either of you are interested in joining that, let me know.
All right.
That sounds fun. I just realized both my quarterbacks are same bye week, so no problem.
I forgot to draft Josh Jacobs. Robert has 2 quarterbacks on bye week. Who else made mistakes? I'm just glad I wasn't the only one.
Eric was getting sniped half the draft.
Yeah. I started by sniping Todd Gurley, and then like all that karma just came back onto me.
Mm-hmm.
Dadgummit.
Wow, maybe someone should take Jordan Reed because he's already hurt again.
Are you serious?
Jordan Reed,
he got concussion.
He's questionable.
Yeah, he got a concussion in a preseason. I'm like, wow, Jordan Reed is already hurt again.
And it's like, I was reading somewhere, it's like the 7th concussion of his career or something like that. Like, dude should honestly just quit football right now, but...
Yeah, he needs to retire, man. Like,
yeah.
No amount of money is worth that, like, risking your long-term, like, that's a super risk. I mean, obviously all these guys are risking their long-term health by playing this game, but, like, when you've had that many concussions, like, bro, like, it's time.
It is time.
On top of the ACL,
step away, bro.
Everything else, like, dude's gonna be mangled.
I'm gonna pick this kicker here, hopefully, just because of his last name. Because there's a car dealership around here called Maher Chevrolet, and on the radio, they're always on the commercial. They're like Maher Chevrolet.
Mark. Speaking of Jordan Reed, Mark just took Jordan Reed.
Ukraine.
Alright, I've got my last pick lined up, ready to go.
Yeah, I got my last pick too.
Okay, so my friend Zach Harrison, he didn't give with me about playing this year. He normally plays with us in this league. He usually drafts a guy, and got a nickname for him too, Mr. Robbie Solid Gold. Shout out to you, Zach Harrison. I drafted him for you.
I'm actually surprised. This is another guy I'm surprised is still on the board, but I'll take Trey Burton.
It's pretty good.
I thought about him, but
Mr.
I ran out of
Irrelevant.
picks.
Well, in our family league, it was the Steelers defense was Mr. Irrelevant, and Kyle Rudolph in this league. All right. Well, that does it, ladies and gents.
Do you want to, like, before you stop recording the call, do you want to, like, pull up everybody's roster?
Yeah, sure. We can.
And then that way the viewer, anybody that watches this, can comment with who they think has the best team.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. Let me go back out here. It's easier to see. And also, you guys might not be familiar with this, but I'll let Eric explain the divisions too.
Did you fix those? Did you?
I did not fix them yet, no. So the schedule will be different. I got to remember, like, who all.
Well, it's Nathan and I and you and Zach. I know that.
I know who the two divisions are. It's me and Zach in one,
and me and Nathan.
Connor and Nate in the other.
I know our division.
I know Alan's in your division.
Yeah, Alan's in our division. I know that.
Mark's in our division.
Mark's in our division. I think Robert's in our division too, I think. And then that's the thing, I don't remember. I'd have to, like, look back at the video. But
is that new this year, divisions? I don't remember that.
All right, guys. I just found the paper.
What were paper? Oh, that's good. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let me just
I'll
say
explain
it
in
real
a
quick.
second, Robert. Yeah, just let me write this down.
So Division 1, it doesn't have a name yet. We'll work on the names shortly, but is Nate, Connor, Paul, Alan, and Red. And then the other division is Zach, Eric, Robert, Brandon, and Mark.
Okay, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, so the way the divisions work is so six of the 10 teams are going to make the playoffs. Each team is going to play their teams that are in their division twice, and then you'll play the teams in the other division once. And then at the end of the season, each division winner will get a first round bye in the playoffs. So,
Okay.
So you have a. I mean, obviously you want to make the playoffs, but you really have an incentive to, try to get that division win if you can, because it gives you a first round bye in the playoffs. So
we have six teams making the playoffs, right?
So what's
we
that?
have six teams making it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
4 wild cards.
There's going to be a wild card round with 4 teams, and then the 2 winners of those games will play the teams with the bye weeks, and then so on. Okay, so we got the teams here.
Mm-hmm. So this is my team and Robert's team. This isn't week 1's real matchup.
Yeah, the schedule is going to be subject to change, but
well, it could take place because Robert and I are in the same division, so we are going to play each other twice.
Same with my matchups. I'm playing Nathan first week, but
Yeah.
It's still
Could
subject to change.
we'll see what happens.
yeah,
Oh, Mark just texted me. He said he's liking his team. So
he's got the
breaking
highest.
news.
He has the highest projected points for the first week.
Oh wow, okay. But here's the breakdowns on my team versus Robert's team. It's got me at a 53% chance to win. That's pretty close, and still, both of us can make roster moves and substitutions and stuff. But that's our starters here. I don't want to list off everybody's name. You guys can read it for yourself. And then there's our bench. So I know for myself, I didn't take a backup tight end, backup defense, or backup QB. I never do those in this league anyway. Sometimes I'll take them in other leagues, and I mean in our family league, just because that's so there's so much talent there available. But yeah, I like getting running backs and receivers, and I'm a little bit running back heavy, but I like my team, so. And then we'll go to the second league matchup down here. Eric and Paul's teams. So, Eric, you can give a brief, real quick. 53% favorite for Eric.
Yeah, I've got the same winning percent chance as Zach, it looks like. My strategy was best overall players at first. I did, and then towards the later end of the draft, do some more like reteams per se, as we kind of analyzed, going through the draft earlier. I took a lot of high risk players to be on my bench. So they may play out, they may not, but I figured since they're on my bench, it wouldn't hurt me too much if they didn't. I took a backup tight end in QB, which Zach didn't do, but my strategy with the defense was just wait till the end, and I took a little later defense that I felt like had a favorable week 1 matchup. I'm going to be doing the streaming defenses method. I don't, unless the defense I have just suddenly gets hot, or I'm able to steal a hot defense off the waiver wire, I stream defenses otherwise. So that's my strategy. And looking at Paul's team there, his team, it looks pretty solid to me. He messaged me that he said he thought his team wasn't very good, but I don't know. It looks pretty solid to me. Maybe some of the depth may not be that
tight
great.
end. I'm not a Hunter Henry fan, or a David Johnson fan, or an Alshon Jeffrey fan.
Hunter Henry.
So I just named off like 5 players on his team I don't like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I like it
Zach
better,
and I both don't like David Johnson because he screwed both of us in fantasy before.
Yeah, I mean, I had him last year, but hopefully, I don't know. He could get better. It is a high risk taking him, but I feel like he's safer in PPR because he's going to catch a lot of passes out of the backfield. So that's I had him in our PPR league last year, and even though he didn't get a ton of yards, he at least got a lot of catches to kind of make up for it. So I think that'll be an okay pick since this is a PPR league. Ooh, Connor and Nate are next.
Oh yeah.
So
And all
Connor's
these
got
initial
the
projections are really
2%,
close.
Yeah, it is. That's what I like about this league this year in particular is, I mean, other than Allen, everybody else kind of drafted, in a respectful way, like not taking these guys, not making it so that, oh, I end up with like 3 of the best, like 6 running backs in the league. Like, I feel like in the past, some of my teams have been stacked. Like this time, looking at these other teams, like looking at Connor and Nate's teams, like it is wide open. There's no, we're all in it, and I'll still keep Allen in it just because of the history he has. But
yeah, I mean, well, I will say I like my running backs. I'm not as confident in my wide receivers, but I've got like a good quartet of running backs with Connor, Kerryon Johnson, Duke Johnson, and Marlon Mack. So I am going to bench Marlon Mack week 1 though because they're playing the Chargers. So that's probably not a good idea to start him. And I did what Eric did. I took a backup QB and a backup tight end, but I didn't take a backup defense. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, Baltimore's playing Miami week 1, so hopefully that should be a good matchup.
That's going to get you a lot of points.
Well, considering they just traded Laramie Tunsil and Kenny Stills, too. So,
gosh, yeah.
Like, they're tanking hard, dude.
Yeah, sacks are coming.
Nate, you want to say anything about your team?
Yeah, I got some players. I had my other league, too, so I'm kind of excited about that. I can kind of root for the same people on Sundays, but I'm glad I got McCaffrey, with this being a PPR league. He's going to get a lot of catches. George Kittle is probably the best tight end I've been able to draft in a while. Finally decided to just go and get a really good one. So I'm looking forward to those points. And that what I'm really interested in is Geis for the Redskins. See if he's gonna take the job from AP sometime this season.
I don't think AP got drafted.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, if he takes over, he could be pretty good steal for me too.
All right, moving down to the next group, Red Squad, and Brandon's boss team. So this is a little bit more lopsided. Brandon's got a 61% chance to win this, but
he needs to switch out Ezekiel Elliott. That's why.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, I saw that first too, and I was like, what? Why is his projection so low? I'm like, oh yeah, because Ezekiel Elliott is projected to get 0 week 1.
Yeah, so here's these guys' teams. They're not in the call, so they're not going to be able to make comments about them. But Jacksonville's defense went to Brandon, so he's got one of the best defenses.
Well, they're only projected for 5 points in week 1 because they're playing KC.
I think they're going to get more than 5 points, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Favorable matchup for sure.
And then finally down here, the last two, Allen and Mark. Wow, Mark's a 70% favorite in this matchup, probably because Allen's weird draft.
Like I said, you guys laugh, but he's won leagues. So, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be able to replicate that success, but we'll see what happens, man. Every year, I'm like, Allen's not gonna win, and then he like makes the playoffs or wins it. I'm like, man.
He's actually starting 2 tight ends in week 1.
Yeah, he might make a change in the flex position there. I don't know, but
last year I guess I'll mention this. Last year in our family league, I actually did something unprecedented in the final week. I was able to start 4 running backs in the last week of the season because Jalen Samuels technically counted as a tight end, so I was able to put him in the tight end slot.
Bullshit.
And so I had 4 running backs the last week.
Yep. So that'll wrap up this draft, guys. I want to thank everybody that was in the draft, and especially want to thank everybody that was able to make the Skype call and contribute your time for that and stuff. So it's Robert's first show, so I hope he had a good time with it. And Nate, it's been a while since you've been in the call, so
Yeah.
good to
Glad to
see
be back.
to hear
Yeah, welcome
you.
back, man.
Yep. So
We'll be back on Thursday.
yep. Thursdays and Tuesdays are going to be the recording schedules.
Or Fridays. Well, I guess Tuesdays and Fridays are when they'll be uploaded.
Yeah, Tuesdays, Fridays to upload. Yeah, so then just the next couple steps for this league is just to put the divisions finalized, change the schedule, and we'll keep you guys updated on Twitter if you're watching this from Twitter. Yeah, so that's all I got, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah.
I got an echo there, but all right, peace.
See ya.